San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. And the fullback involved here. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Throwing on seconds. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. Big shot sends him to the ground.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Buys time, rolling right. That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
To throw here on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Ready! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready, ready?
The give here on second. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready!
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
19. Get up! Panther 60! Panther 60! Get up!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. But Leslie tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Dumps it off to his running back. Crosses midfield, still going. Inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. They send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out to his right. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Line up the design keeper. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Podlesny now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go. 60 boxes, 60.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Come on. 19, Cougar 19, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneers.
Throwing from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by the rookie from Texas A&M.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Passing now on second and 10. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Check. 7 Pirates.
Third and long for him here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium. right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him 38 on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Quarterback run here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? It's tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Warriors 70, Bronco 80. 19 right.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Working quickly here.
18 Cardinal.
And the Bears 1st down.
Eagles, 60 Eagles. Pioneer. Ready.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. Here's a design run. They're working a couple yards past the line. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Offensive line fast. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14.
A gain of 30. First down, Bears.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go. 18 cards.
He'll pass it this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they face second and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle in your mind, and now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of momentum to that side.
Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. The 49ers with the lead here at Levi Stadium. Second and 6 coming up here.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Let go!
They give it to him again. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third down, and the Bears loading up that secondary. They're in dime.
After 11, go! Count 19, count 19, trap 60, trap 60.
Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Shut up! Cowboy 80! Go street! Ready, right?
They're going to try to throw for it. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Lesnu now to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Bears 14. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And finds commit downfield. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That one hits for 30. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone.
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
Ready?
1st and 10 from the 43.
60 Maverick. Let's go. Mike Warrior, 70. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Flush down out to his left. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Headed out right. Throw left side finds Burden. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Going again on second. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the two-point conversion. Tight end going in motion here. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Bears 27. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey. 60 Eagles, 68 points, 17. 18, 5 in. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Caught out left. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Ready.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And here's short gain, gets them a new set of downs. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They say that football is cyclical, that everything comes back at some point. I hope fullbacks do, because this guy just showed you they can be incredibly valuable.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Rig. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll throw it here on first. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's going deep. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Knocking 18, Mustang 19.
From the red zone on first. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. Podolesny able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Ready?
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
19 strikes. Ready?
Starting this drive with a design run. Space on the right. He's got room. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Podolesny now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 27.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and man in motion right. Back to throw on 1st and 10. He dropped this down to McCaffrey underneath. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Throwing now on 1st down. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
They'll work against the blitz. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on, come on. 60 by 6, 60 by...
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now. Cowboy in.
Back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
19, Pioneer. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They kick the running back in motion. They're going for this. He connects downfield. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Bears first down.
79 Broncos.
They are throwing it again. And that's got it, left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
Hey,
Slot man motioned over.
Hey.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Now.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal, Chicago.
Cougar 19.
He's going to throw it again. Complete right side. Burton has it. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go. Hop 70. Hop.
He takes off with it. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Third and long for him here. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves! Unlock Lions! Unlock Lions!
Rolling back, gets the handoff. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin his drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get up! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Another carry for him. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go now! Go!
Looking to throw here. Buying some time right. Kittle makes the catch. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. That'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Viking ain't ready! Panther 60! Panther 60! Ready!
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
First of all, you ain't fast long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. They got the kryptonite.
19 Lions! Let's go!
They're throwing it. Vacates quickly left side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jerome Bland has it. And the Bears have some new life in the 4th.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set!
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Reaches the 35, to the 45, and finally stopped at the 34. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. The screen pass falls incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen passes, but at least I used to. And you want to trap that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and you couldn't do it on that one.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
Sending him on the dive. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
He's brought down by Mike Galvin. It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
San Francisco calls its second timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Nickel set from the Niners on third down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll throw, third and long. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 4-point game here in the fourth.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get it.
On the ground, this is Isaac Orindo. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Let's go now. Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Escapes the pocket. They did it! He made the interception! And the Bears have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Running this one left. send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker, Brock. It's going to be second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. With each carry, hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bears down by only 3. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to the well again. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
60, 60. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cowboy Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Come on.
First plays a design run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They're going to pass it here. He rolls to his right. Finds his fullback. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
He will have the first down there for the 49ers. That should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
From the gun, Garindo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Trying to set this up quick.
19 Tiger, 19
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
19
At the 24-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready? Cougar, ready?
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Running down the left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, if I know running backs, Kate, I think I do after all these years. This is not a want the next touch. This is a need, a demand for the next touch. Go get that fruit from that seed that you just planted at the one.
That should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
On the move, hit it right. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Working on 1st down. That throw finds Komet. 30. The 10. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. So the newly found lead stays where it is, and now I'd expect to see them just boot this away and prevent any type of return.
Yeah, this is where you love a kicker with a big old leg. Don't even let them return it. The squib kick can be dangerous. I think that was the play, Kate, like 20 years ago. But with the QBs today and how quickly they move the ball, just send this one through the end zone.
And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Ready?
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. Stretch. 70 Lions. Check. Panther. Ready?
Starting this drive with a design run. And he will score! And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win! They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m. Let's got me loose. From what you said on you. Then nothing won't get me through. I got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know. Your location. Send me your location.
Where you at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's taste. Don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips. More time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
It's 2 a.m. Let's got me loose. From what you said on you. Then nothing won't get me through. I got a bag, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know. Your location. Send me your location. Your location.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them upper cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them.
Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep walking, unless you're trying to end up Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my big ball. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Come on. Got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, for shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling.